Hey, what's up guys, Assassin here, welcome back to another episode of Dirty Bomb. Finally, I know it's been way too long. It's mostly because I have had a cold and also just been busy with college, of course. Playing a little bit on Dockyard, a map you don't really see too much on this channel, so that is quite a lot of fun. Almost got killed for the airstrike. They're repairing. Also, of course, we had last week a massive update with the removal of the leads and irons, which I don't really think anyone is too sad about. I don't really think anyone was using them other than really new players. Having said that, I still do have a few, just because I think, well, they will be maybe a little bit rare in the future. Not too much, of course. Let's see if we can yank a rocket in there. Oh, almost got barbecued. So yeah, I do have like 10 or 20 maybe leads and irons still in my inventory, which I won't scrap. Having said that, I also unfortunately opened all of my like regular equipment cases, which is kind of a shame. It's still a hell station, because I did want to get a few just to kind of save, you know, have a little bit of a memory back, I guess. Did they repair it? Now they repaired it. Why? Oh, they repaired the gate. That was a waste of a rocket. That was an absolute waste of a rocket. 2 rockets wasted so far. Not doing too well. But yeah, I think it's a good thing now, of course, all of the standards behind me. Oh, that tier was so low. So yeah, now of course all of the default cards have 3 augments, which I think that is really good, because now hopefully new players won't be fuck this game, it's pay to win, just because of the 2 extra augments, or maybe 3. Really, that's not gonna cause a huge difference. Actually, the default cards, the new ones, are really good cards. They're actually just really good, they're really viable. Let's shoot a rocket in there, we get a triple, and the health station, especially that one. And speaking of the health station, actually, they also nerfed that a little bit. I think it went from 90 health to 75. Honestly, that is actually, I think, a good thing. Sometimes it can be a little bit hard to shoot down enemy health stations, just because they're so tiny and sometimes they're really well hidden. So I think that's pretty good. As far as I know, they didn't change the actual like healing speed. I believe they already did that like a previous patch. So that's quite good. And other than that, I don't really think they changed too much about aura. They changed, of course, some other mercs, and most noticeably, probably... Fuck, I wanted to get the knife out. Most noticeably, they changed Fragger, which now has 10 less health points. And he is like 5 speed points, or whatever it's called, faster. I don't really think you're going to notice that. The 10 health, maybe. That's, you know, maybe 1 bullet, something. I don't really think it's like that big of a deal. I know some veteran Fragger players will probably notice it. Having said that, like, he went from 150 or even like way back 160, so he already got nerfed quite a bit. So, you know, I don't really think he was a problem, but apparently their telemetry data showed otherwise. So I guess that's a good change. Medic, no. It's a really good medic, this one. Medic behind you, please. Medic! Oh my. Just a game. Just a game. There are definitely not a lot of veteran players left in this game. That's really noticeable. Let's destroy the EV. Probably wasted a rocket. Another one. So far only got like 4 kills maybe with this thing. But yeah, they changed, of course, Fragger. Now also they changed the view kick, which apparently was a problem on some guns, just because it would stack. Fuck, don't see me. So yeah, on low damage, high fire rate weapons like the Hogfur, the Herzl, those weapons would basically stack, just because the reset time of the view kick thing wasn't fast enough that the view kick would reset before the next bullet would hit. So especially like accurate players, you would get like stacked view kick, and that would just be unfair. So that is now, I believe, like something like 40% faster reset time, which honestly I haven't really noticed it too much, but I guess it's a good thing. And all of this is really possible just because of the have the new oh, there's another one. I'm going to get the hell out of there. No, just keep the rocket. just because of their new telemetry system, which allows them to get a lot more data. Picking up the Sparks health kits, those also were, I guess, no, they were increased for like players, but decreased, oh shit, decreased for herself. Yes, I will have the stats on screen because I don't remember them, but she got both buffed and nerfed, so, you know, I guess that's a good thing. Most of the other mercs, the changes weren't really that noticeable. Mostly like XP related stuff, which I don't think a lot of people really care too much about. I will say, like, I don't know if it's a bug or by design, but snipers now are just ridiculous. Is this gonna be a single kill? A single kill. Most noticeably, like sniping, if you shoot a bullet with a bolt action sniper, you can't switch weapons directly. Like, I don't know if it's a bug or by design. I hope it's a bug, because it's really annoying. Because now if you shoot, you have to wait like a split seconds before you can, you know, switch to a different weapon, or even your knife. Really annoying. For me, it totally breaks playing with a bolt action sniper. It's just really that annoying to me, honestly. So I hope they will fix that. I'm not sure, like I said, if it is a bug or by design, maybe to nerf it a little bit. No, there is a phantom. Oh, how did I still get that kill? That was probably not the nader, I don't think. Can we get a medic? Do we have a medic? We have a sparks. We have some medpacks here. Pick those up. Now, of course, another huge thing about this update is the cases. They totally overhauled the cases. I think for the worse. I'm, you know, not really excited about the cases. I think that's overall just a lot more boring. I know it's technically less RNG, and probably, like, statistically it's probably better. Like the number of fragments you get per, I guess, hour played or something. Just overall, I think it's like really boring, and I would have rather seen them do something different. I'm not sure what, but I think it's really too boring, and especially like equipment cases now cost 5,000. I know they, you know, only include bronze and upwards. No cobalts anymore. That just totally sucks, in my opinion. That really breaks, well, not, you know, breaks anything, but I probably won't buy any more cases outside of events, probably, just because it's that bored. Wow, get turned on. So yeah, like I said, I probably won't buy cases outside of events unless they like have special event cases or something that you can buy with credits. Otherwise, I'll just save those. I don't know to do what with, because I probably, well, maybe to craft some, you know, cards or something. I'm not sure. I just think the whole case system is a little bit fucked. Now, I will say the premium cases, however, that's definitely a step in the right direction. You can now, of course, buy specific cases for specific mercs, which is awesome. And they only include golds and cobalts, which gives us at least a little bit more chance to get something, to get actually something good. Are we going to knife? Nope. Fuck, that, oh, she could have easily, if I just killed her. Can I just maybe actually hit something? Really didn't feel like I did too well, but then again, we did manage to actually hold off for quite a bit, a lot longer than I was thinking initially. So let's see the final score, 21 and 10. Didn't really focus too much on the objective, that was probably the problem. Let's see if we actually, oh, we actually did get a case, so I'll just show you what I mean. First of all, these cases, in my opinion, they're more of an annoyance than actually a fun to open, just because it's really boring. It's like 20, 50 or 165. There is also no sound, so it will just pop up with no sound. That's a small thing, but you know, it's the little touches like that. I would probably rather have a system where you just get like a random amount of fragments each game, like guaranteed. Just no matter what you play, you will get a random amount. Maybe it will scale a little bit on how well you do and how much you play, just like credits. I think that would be a better system. So that was the video. Those were a few of my opinions about some of the changes. I know they changed quite a bit more, and I couldn't really cover them all just because of the length of the game. Do let me know what you think in general about the whole update, the mercs, the cases, the new system with the fragments and all that kind of stuff. What you think about the fragger nerf. I really don't see the point too much. Some people are really sad about it. But anyways, that was the video. Leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one.